Hey guys, welcome back to Tower of God New World. In today's video, I want to take a look at the event that has just dropped, give you guys some tips with the event. Now, I haven't done the full calculations. I haven't had time. I might get to do that over the next day or so. So if you wanted like a full in-depth guide, I'll try and do that in like the next day or something like that to get like the exacts on what you should be refreshing, if you should be refreshing and all that stuff. Now, me personally, I went ham on the refreshes just to test it out. Now, the first, I can't remember how many it was, like 5 refreshes of 60 stamina cost 40 gems, then they cost 80 gems, and now they are 120 gems. I'm stopping. I'm not going to do the 120 gems. I was doing it for science, but it's just getting too expensive. It resets, so I'm tipping it goes back to the 40 gem refreshes. For me personally, I think it's looking like I will probably do all the 40 gem refreshes every day. It's up to you. I just like getting resources to progress. Now, the first tip that I want to give you is the lucky draw. You can see I got the skin. I actually got that on my first pull. Now, my one recommendation here is don't do the 10 draw, do the single draw. Now, this looks like a very pay to win type thing. If we go to what the actual special rewards are, you can see round 2, you can get like one of these characters. Round 3, you can get one of those characters. Then you can get some 10 pulls, and then you can finally get your skin for Viol, and you can get Viol himself. But as far as I can tell, like free-to-play get like 20 or so pulls on this thing, and you can't get any more. The rest of them have to be bought from the shop. So if you're free-to-play, the one you really want to get is that skin, because you can't get that any other way, and I lucked out on my first pull and got it. But do singles, just in case you do get really lucky as free-to-play, or as a spender, and maybe spenders want to clear out the shop. I'm not too sure. I haven't calculated that. But as free to play, I feel like you want to get, if you get both of these early, you want to go to the next, and you don't want to do a 10 pull and get these 2 in the first like 5 or 6 pulls, and then waste a few draws on, you know, just the random stuff in here. You'd rather go in and try and get the free character on the next one. So do singles in this. That would be my tip. You're only going to do about 20 all up, so it's not the end of the world anyway. Then we go over here and we have this event here. As you can see, I've progressed up to the hard stage. Now, something I noticed is the last stage of easy and the last stage of normal give you a much larger event point yield to progress you in the story mode. However, they give you less drops than what the other stuff gives. So you can see like here we're getting 70. This is only giving us 30 of these, but it's giving us 100 points instead of 30 points. But then you get onto the normal stage, and this only gives you 40 of the event points, but it gives you 160 shells, whereas this one's giving you 30 complete. So you can do the final stage of a difficulty to get more event points, but you are losing out on yield. So I think over the, I just spammed these to get through it quicker to unlock everything. But I'd imagine the better players doing this. If you're playing it over the long run, going to play the entire event, get all your, you know, icy poles to go through, all your stamina. So like once you unlock like the hard mode, I wouldn't farm this anymore. Like, even though it does give you 140 and this gives you 45, I would just farm this, and that's what I'm going to do now, because it's giving me way more of the shells than this. I'm getting 300 as opposed to 60, and it's only costing me 3 extra stamina. So I definitely think that will be the way to go over the long run. But obviously, you just got to reach the certain point thresholds before you can unlock it. Now, I don't think these points are used for anything else to purchase or anything like that from what I've seen. It looks pretty basic. I think they're just a progression tool, and that's it. Now, in the patch notes, it said that you could buy these tickets for this. That's the other thing. In the patch notes, it said you could buy them with your Suspendium. However, there is no way to do that. So maybe there is a free-to-play way to keep working through this if you want to, but I haven't seen it yet personally. As for the other skins, if you want to get the other skins, unfortunately, it looks like you're going to have to pay. I haven't seen another way to get those skins, which, you know, they do have stats on them as well, which I normally hate, but the stats are so low that, like, for me with skins, it's like, just don't have stats and be pay to win. These are stats and pay to win. However, you're not winning too much, because if I go over here to the Yuri skin that I just got, and you take a look, she's getting 100 attack. 100 attack really isn't too much. I've actually got to test if that 100 attack scales with the percentage gains in the Shinsu link, because if it does, then it may be a bit of a deal, because you're multiplying it thousands of times. But, you know, as a percentage of a character's base attack, this is him at 141. I'm tipping it would add on flat onto this. I'm not too sure how it multiplies. If the skins are disgustingly pay to win, like that makes a massive difference, I'll be pretty pissed, because I don't like pay to win stats. I just hate stats on skins in general. But at this stage, I'm thinking it's not going to be too bad. What else do we have in the event? We have the event shot. Now, I'm probably going to go and clear out this shop. I'm really not stressed on a Shibisu copy. Personally, I don't know. I'll see how I go with resources if I get those copies. I'll probably pick up the skin just because the skin's a skin and it's not going to really come back unless they decide to bring it back. As for the shop, I'm probably going to clear out most of the shop. The first things that I bought, the first one that I bought out was all the experience. And the second thing that I bought out personally was the, where is it? Maybe it's in this one. Was this stuff, because I'm trying to level up my characters, and then I'll probably get the gold next because I am getting strapped on gold as well. And if you look at that, I bought all of that stuff and I finally popped all of the resources that I had in my bag. I've still got some gold left over, but that's it. And you can see why these things become such a crunch, because I feel like a lot of people are still at the stage where they have excess amounts of this limit break material, the Shinsu stuff. But you can see here, I've popped absolutely everything I have, and I want to get him to 161, and I need 17 more Shinsu. So that stuff is super valuable. So my first priority in there is going to be getting those resources. However, if you're working on one of your exclusive equipment, you can go ahead and pick that up first and get your exclusive equipment upgrades. But these, I mean, I've only got 70 of these so far. These are for like upgrading the grade, like bringing your SRs up to SSR, your Rs to SR. And I mean, I think these are going to be important, so I will definitely get these. I might not get these because I don't really have a need for these, and I haven't seen a future use for these. So I might skip them unless I'm missing something. Let me know if I'm missing something on those. I'll definitely get the exclusive equipment stuff because that's all good to me. Moving on from that, once again, I'll get the exclusive equipment stuff. I'll get the weapon upgrade stuff because, hey, we're always upgrading weapons. Once again, I'll get the gold and I'll get those. I'll get the skin. I'll definitely get these so I can upgrade that. My dexterity one is the one that's lagging furthest behind. And honestly, I'll probably consider picking up all of these as well because gifts, once you get through faction tales a certain height, they stop giving, like I've stopped getting gifts. And like literally like the labyrinth is like the only place that I get it. So I kind of want to pick them up. So I'm pretty much just going to clean out the store. At the moment, my thought is I'll do all the 40 gem refreshes every day. Once again, I'll have to run some more detailed math in the next day or so. If anyone sees a good post on Reddit or something, because communities are always great like that, let me know and I'll bring it to you guys as well. But that's sort of what I'm looking at. As for the new characters, I did put Jaja on my wish list. I'm kind of working on Hua and like a fire core as well, or a red core. So I think she's a good unit. I'll do more in-depth videos on her and stuff like that, but I definitely think she's going to be a really strong unit. She's the unit that's going to buff all red units, so I feel like she's going to be pretty strong. And that pretty much covers it. These guys are in the banner now, so we didn't get an exclusive banner, but you know, to those people who were saving their normal tickets, it is going to be a viable way to try and get the characters you want, because if we go here, we do have him in the, there he is, Vile in there. So I'm going to go ahead, let's pop my 10 pull. Let's see if we get anything nice. As wouldn't you know, I put Hua in my main spot, then I did a few 10 pulls and I pulled, I pulled a dupe of hats. So it's just the way it's going for me. Let's jump in, pop this 10 pull and have a look, see if I can get anything. Please bring the luck, please bring the luck, please bring the luck. Dude, I tell you what, summons have been slim pickings for me lately. It's been pretty average. You know what? Let's do one more. Let's do one more. We've got 3,000. I got plenty left to refresh the event. Let's see if we can get something on the video. Ooh, triple. Oh, we got a double. Okay. Not guaranteed to be at SSR Plus, but it could be. Can we get another one? No, it's only 2. Okay, no SSR Plus. Please be Huas. Please be Huas. The path belongs? Yes. Thank you. There's a Hua. One more, please. Please be one more. And then she's 3-star purple, and I get the upgrade. The path belongs to those who can walk it. Okay, yes. Getting the double Hua on that one. I'm pretty happy about that. Honestly, at this stage, I really want to beef her up over getting SSR pluses, so I'm pretty happy with that result. Obviously, would have always taken an SSR plus. It was there to be had. 30 more pulls, and I do get another copy of her, but that is pretty solid. Once again, I'll update you guys if I find anything else. That's my basic thoughts around the event so far. Let me know any thoughts you have. If you guys see any good posts, because there always are good posts, let me know and I will cover any good information that I find. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.